What up, your Timmons here. Now, with Paranormal Activity, next kid out now on Paramount Plus. I'll do my review for that, here in a bit. I'm decided to go ahead and do my reviews for the Paranormal Activity franchise. Now, of course, I talked about the first film, and so now here's my review for its sequel, which is of course Paranormal Activity 2. Now, this film pretty much like premiered literally a year after the first one. I mean, they like back in the day, they used to like premiere these things like this ended up pretty much becoming like the new Saw, where they premiere like a film after film each like year and all. Now this time around, Parent TV 2 was directed by Todd Williams, and in it runs where like in August 2006, a burglary ends up occurring at the home of Chrissy, played by Spog Graydon, and Dana Ray, played by Brian Boland, and trashing their house and leaving only their infant son Hunter's bedroom untouched. And so like the only thing that ends up getting stolen is a necklace that Chrissy's sister Katie, of course played by Kate Fowler from the first film, gave her to Martine, who's like this Latin American family housekeeper and nanny, and senses like evil spirit in the house and burns sage to rid the house of them and all. And of course, the character of Dano pretty much fires her for doing so. And Chrissy also believes that their home is haunted, and she and Katie talk about being tormented by this demon when they were children. And so like Dano pretty much initially dismisses her claim despite footage of strange occurrences around the house. And so like Dano's daughter from a prior marriage named Allie, who's by the way played by Molly uh, um, Priam, who you might remember as playing Mandy on the first few seasons of Last Man Standing. It's a shame she got replaced, but anywho, and so like the character of Allie begins to really like investigate the mysterious happenings, and she discovers that that the humans can also make deals with demons for wealth, for like wealth, you know, or pretty much like power by fulfilling the assaults of their other firstborn son. But also deal is but if like the deal is not fulfilled, the demon will also stick to the family until like the son is born. And so like Hunter was the first male to be born on Chrissy's side since the 1930s here. So yeah, pretty much once again, this does take place in a house because that's where the Paranormal Activity films are known for. So yeah, I mean, this movie is even as creepy as the first film. This one is actually scripted by Christopher Landon, who of course had directed who's scripted some of the other Paranormal Activity films. He also directed Happy Death Day. He recently gave us Freaky. So he's gave us some really intriguing movies over the years as well. But anyway, Paranormal Activity 2 is a really fun one. It gets pretty creepy here. Uh, some of the cast members are really intriguing. Uh, I mean, it definitely has some really scary elements. It's really sequel that actually proves that not only be better than the original, but also actually makes the first film much better as well. The demons in this are pretty much like jealous roommates here. If you really look at it, they are some creepy demons. I mean, yeah, how could you ever deal with these type of demons? All right, I mean, if you guys find out that your house is haunted by demons, I'll get the heck out of there. I'll grab like an Uber or a taxi or something like that, and then I am fleeing. I am not staying in a house full of demons. Okay. But yeah, Paranormal Activity 2 is a really intriguing sequel. The ending will leave you hanging. They always have like the weirdest endings, but I still thought the sequel was really cool. It was on par with the first film. Then of course we will go on ahead and get Paranormal Activity 3 a year after this movie got released. So yeah, but that aside, the second one is still pretty decent, worth checking out. If you haven't seen it, give it a go. You might enjoy it, you might not enjoy it. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen Paranormal Activity 2? If so, which star? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Which of the Paranormal Activity films were you a fan of the most? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy sign out.